I'm Levy, your friendly neighborhood Chibi Leviathan, and today I will be recapping session 16 of the Shifting War campaign. So, as we have just finished at the tower, we are now entering inside. We do manage to avoid tripping a trap leading into one of the chambers and open the other door. Inside, we begin by trying to avoid the carpets, but then, with a false sense of security, we investigate a chest and step onto another carpet when we are then attacked by the carpet and a mimic. We call out for our friend Mako to come and help, and by the time he arrives, we have already dispatched the man-eating carpet and mimic. We then proceed to investigate the place and find a variety of potions, as well as a magical bow for Hush to keep and use. Throughout the tower, we do find instructions in the first room that tell us what traps to avoid, so we manage to avoid the trap leading into the next room, where we are finding the potions, some sending stones. We're also told that there is armor we're not to touch. We go down into the further room down and find a magical apple, as well as like what looks like to be a feast, a gargoyle statue that is not anything special. I get a signet ring that looks like it has a ship and scales on it. Some books and arrows are also recovered. We find some strange drugs. We go into the basement of this place as well, where we find a set of armor that looks like it's magical, as well as a cell. That's where we're able to try to break in. Hush is unable to use the lockpicks proficiently to get in. We do find a large barrel in there that they find another set of lockpicks after Hush breaks the first one and hands it to Rick, who, with Mako's help and our Franrox, is able to get in. So after investigating the tower, we do come out with, a couple of minor magic items and some potions. We report back to Mayor Rosecheeks and the caravan and continue on to the city of Vanguard, wherein the mayor promises we will get paid at the Adventurers Guild on the inside. The town's guards are separating the people from the caravan and the mayors into different groups to send them to different parts of the city, and we are waylaid and held back by these guards for an additional search. They are going to pat us down and check all of our items. The manner in which they do so seems shady enough, especially to ex-guard Rick, who suspects that they are going to fleece some of their items because this watch is not properly funded. So we are put in front of the watch captain and begin to have a conversation, to be interrogated. During the process, we try to make it clear that we know what is going on with their operation and that we would be glad to make a donation to the guard outpost if all of our belongings are returned to us as is. At some point, for some reason, I believe it is Mako who, talking to the captain, realizes they have some past together or some kind of connection there. It's not left completely revealed to me or my character, but something strange happens, and the guard captain has a very quick turnabout, change in attitude, and all of our belongings are returned to us. We are then let into the city proper. In the city proper, we are told that the closest adventuring guild that we are able to go to is called the Griffin Saddle, and we try to find it. We are immediately onset by some children who look like they are completely destitute and would rob us blind. These sketchy children offer to lead us to the Griffin Saddle, and at first we agree, but then it becomes clear somewhere along the way that that is not where they are leading us, that they are being sketchy as hell, and we decide to try and find another way to get there. So we try talking to the local ruffians, shopkeepers, and anybody else in the near vicinity, and no one seems to want to help us to our destination. It comes to a point where the child starts to run off because of Hush's suggestion, and Hush chases Soot, this child, off to a tavern in the good part of town. Mako and Rick are still clueless about how to get there, and at the end of session, Mako has bribed another one of the children to lead him to the Griffin Saddle, which of course will mean that he's led to this other tavern. Rick decides that since nobody other than the children, who are shady as all get out, want to be even slightly helpful, he is going to pick a fight, which we will resolve next time.